Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Mic check is good. Then on that note, greetings and welcome back, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor to be able to stream for you once again. I certainly hope that you guys are having a wonderful day today. Happy Monday and or Tuesday, depending on which side of the world you're on. And today we are going to be continuing our quest in Final Fantasy XIV Online, where we are going to be hunting down the quest line to actually fight and hopefully summon Titan. So yeah, should be interesting enough. Welcome in there, Captain Crazy. Welcome in, Eternal. I hope you guys are having wonderful days today. Also, thank you very much for redeeming first to the hunt and second to the kill, respectively, and for your daily fleet check-ins. And thank you also, Captain Crazy, for the 50 stream streak. Enjoy the additional channel points. And thank you very much for the head pat. I did not even realize that. There is something I would like to actually report before we go into before we get into the gameplay. I was able to mess around with a little bit with V2, with a little bit with Mix It Up, which basically controls all of the channel's redemptions. Those of you with the daily flea check-ins, you have a new goal to hit. For those of you who have maxed out at 99. The new goal is 200. So yes, I was able to increase the max capacity for that, and outside of that, it's just another regular day. But yeah, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day today. And was there any offline activity that needed to be addressed before we get this adventure started? Let me go and take a quick look here. Don't see anything major outside of the stuff that happened last night. Once again, thank you guys very much for your support in us being able to finish Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Very fun. But outside of that, nothing major to report. So let's just get ourselves right into the action. We gotta try and plow through these quest lines so that we can actually get to Titan. And I've already got Final Fantasy 14 already updated, logged in, and ooh, what's this? In order to implement hot fixes, Pacific data time. Oh, okay. So, might have to watch out for a minor server shutdown for hot fixes. No matter. We should still be able to get into the gameplay though. So we'll see how far we can get with the hot fix patch coming sometime either later on tonight or if it already passed. But yeah, how are you doing today? I hope that you guys are enjoying your Monday and or Tuesday. For me, not too bad. Decent day at work. Was able to. I'm officially off of the 10 hours from henceforth, or at least until the foreseeable future. So I might actually be able to start stream a little earlier, or if I have to schedule a collab like an hour earlier as well, it'd be much easier to do that. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad at all. Or if I just want to try and get some sleep, or get a power nap in before stream, just to re-energize myself, that's also a possibility. Let's get right in there. Currently working level 39 summoner. Making our way towards fighting Titan. And hopefully, again, having the components necessary to actually summon him. I know for a fact that we're going to have to fight him first, get his shard, and then from obtaining his shard off of the main quest line, we'll be able to talk to our guildmaster, who should be able to provide us the quest to actually turn his crystal into a summoning item. Ah. Apologies. Been a very hot couple of days, and been very thirsty as a result, so got myself an extra large cup of ice water nearby me. I'm also gonna need to try and figure out how much longer I have for my subscription. I believe I should be narrowing down the second month or going into the third month. But we're gonna have to just... I'll have to check out my account on the actual website in order to figure that information out. Now, where did we have to go? We Actapulco. Ice Prince! Hi, Ice Prince! How you doing? We gotta talk to Uwan at the Forgotten Springs, which we have not visited yet. Little Amigo. So we're gonna have to... I do believe we're on a different continent. We are going to need to... return to base. Oh dear. Oh dear. Eh. Excuse me. Imagine I moved fast enough to mute myself before the sneeze. Just woke up from a deep nap, you see? Ice Prince knows exactly what I'm talking about in terms of at least a power nap. I hope the nap was well and the heat wasn't too unbearable. Unless you were intentionally having a heat nap. Heated blankets do help out quite a bit. I actually have a heat blanket in my car. Just because it adds a little extra comfort while I wait for the job site to open up. Yeah, we need to go to Ulda. The heat last night was bad enough. My outside thermometer malfunctioned. And that's at night? Power nap, or it got so hot that you lost the ability to stay awake. I believe that's heat exhaustion at that point, if not just straight out fainting. Make sure to keep yourself cool and hydrated, my friend. Celsius for a bit before correcting down to only just 30. I mean, the fact that it broke at 70 degrees Celsius is concerning enough. That's in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Also welcome in. Exchange, please. Wait, was it the Ruby Road? Or the Husting Strip? Ruby Road. That sounds about right. Once again, entering the hustle and bustle of the big city. Ooh, hello. Is there an event going on? Come one, come all. But for some odd reason, the lettering on the billboards is backwards. they may need to mirror that. Found a bug. Holy shit, there really is an event going on. What the fuck is this? Is that nifty? Cactuar with a top hat and a bow tie. Fucking wild. Maybe I can talk to one of the exclamation point guys and try and see what this event's all about. So hello, work game loud. Alright, is that a game loud or a microphone? It's too quiet. Let's try to boost microphone. Boosting microphone now. Is this better at all? Or is the game still too loud? Me? Wow, your game is very loud. Really? The game is very loud and I'm very quiet. System configurations. Audio. Apply. Is this better at all? It's interesting. I've been having to turn down the volume for my games recently on the PC. Also, what is with all of the... It's like a line for school or something. How you doing there, Kaiba? Let me make sure to give a small shout out to the homie Kaiba and also to Gib. There you guys go. Welcome in, welcome in. And welcome in everyone just joining as well. Those of you lurking or otherwise. Now, we need to try and find the Chocobo Key, so we can go and try and find Titan. Been playing a lot of Destiny 2. I've heard Destiny 2 is on its way out. Well, he appears to have been a beneficiary of some good fortune. Hang on a minute. The song. There we go. Unfortunately, yes it is. Nice to the puncher performance volume needs a cut, methinks. Performance volume? There we go. Cut it down to around 75%. What the hell? That's the Skywatcher. Where is my Chocobo Key? The other side of the city? There's Keep. You, my friend, I'd like to rent a chocobo. Or at least hire a taxi. You do not go straight to Little Alamigo. And you don't go to the Forgotten Springs. Oh wait, yeah you do. Little Alamigo. Beautiful. 2-minute ride, let's go. And Angelus, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, taxi. Taxi. 2 times around the park, Mac. Sometimes there's nothing better than just to ride a chocobo. And just take in the scenery. Thank you, my friend. And from one chocobo to another. We need to go down that path? Yes, that's the only path that's available to us. Go up this hill, and the first town will be on the other side. Gotta make sure not to get knocked off by the level 45 monsters. Jump! Level 47. Find me, sir. Coming through. Don't mind me. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Hot stuff. Gotta go this way. Hi guys, how's the campfire? Oh, one guy actually. One guy noticed. Oh shit. Jump! I'm alive. Run away! In red bold text, you are below the recommended level for this fate. Your contribution will not be weighed as heavily. Now it feels like I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Which I do need to get back into because of Monster Hunter Wilds Ascension. I know for a fact I haven't even hit level 100 with just the base Monster Hunter Wilds. And I'm gonna need to do that. Top of the gate! Woohoo! Go. Now, where in this town is the local Chocobo Keep? Chocobo Keep is right there. Registered. Thank you very much. And now we gotta talk to someone in here about this turtle quest that I'm on. No, dude. Hello there. State your business, adventurer. So this is the Wikiscats. So this is the one Whitegate sent me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until you do, you'll receive no aid from me. Oh, Savage Aim material? Heaven's Eye material? Or Savage Might material? Might. Or actually, you know what? Critical hit, direct hit, or determination. Direct hit. Uod Nun wants you to hunt the most dangerous of game. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that Adamantoi's egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that this strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory comes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and that's why I still hold it, and that is why I will not be an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not operate to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert, to the east, lies the Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this sworn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring me his necklace. Interesting. Secret of the Sun and Mikote names can be a bit to wrap your tongue around. Oh, of course. Just like how the setup for the pronunciation of the little guys. I forgot what they're called. Also, the Lalafell. What the? Okay. That guy Chocobo can fly. So far to the east. Use the spear to lure out the Amalja veteran. So there's an encampment on the other side of this desert. Lovely. Ooh, what's it? Ah. Is this an Amalja battleground? mournful cry echoes across the desert. Stone Spike Kanada. Drain. Wither! Wither! Faster! Collected the necklace. Time to go back. Freaking simple. Just mind the sandworms. When traveling across the desert, what's the best way of transport? A freaking roadrunner. Or an ostrich. Either or. Hello? Professional protagonist. Kuma Murila. Your name's Orange. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, Eternal. Well, welcome to the party. Jerry says, bye. Nice duds. I like the t-shirt underneath, actually. That's pretty funny. And the futuristic swords. Very good. Now, need to go and talk to this guy real quick. Afterwards, though, if you want to run a dungeon, we could, if you want. Udo! Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Hi, Stark! How you doing? A small shout out for Stark Karst. I hope you've been well, my friend. You've been playing Mecha Chameleon? Nice. I actually got the game myself not too long ago, so I was able to try it out a little bit, and it's actually pretty fun. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It'll make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. And I'm doing very well there, Stark. It's a good day. It's a good day. Steel Curious Velveteen Bliald Toadskin Jacket. I'll take the Toadskin Jacket. Let's go. And I'm level 40. Achievement through the gate. Right now I'm playing on a subscription. My subscription has been going on for the past 2 to 3 months, and yeah, I'm just trying to utilize that subscription as best as I can. I be wanting a you've been wanting Mecha Chameleon? A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick warn to hunt. A Welwick worm? Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. And hooray! Hi, hooray! How you doing? The only way to catch your quarry is with... Thank you, hooray. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Shagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my best choice of bait. There's an area teeming with the anglers to the east. I'll mark it on your map. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. So if your skills are lacking, it'll devour you too. We got a shot on our right. There we go. Haha. And now, oh. Tag the rag. Gabriel Alpha. I do hope your day has been going well also there, right? Targeted site. Moving into destination. Start killing anglers. What on earth is that mount? Oh, you little prick. Leave Eternal alone. And now we gotta go to the Welwick Worms territory. And alright, trying to make money in Final Fantasy XIV. Really? And what drove you to suddenly try and do the route of a tradesman in an MMO? I wonder. Oh, hello. Look who got themselves some Magitech armor. Trying to level up your crafters, and I had to buy a new house. Oh, fair enough then. Welwick Worm territory. Place the carcass here. And now we gotta wait for it on this side. I think you fired a little too preemptively there. Ifrit! Oh. Lovely. Continue. Let me guess. You got a horse. A unicorn. Motherfucker. Cool, huh? Okay, horse, I see you. Dismount. I have completed your quest once again. You look well. Have you caught my quarry then? Enjoy your meal. Your skills as a hunter will rival those of our best. I applaud your success. The meat will be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wikisat. Worry not, you have my word that you will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location for once. For nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wikisat's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there's something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Toadskin arm guards. Could wear the velveteen gloves. But that'll provide as good a benefit. What do you have now? Deliver a gift. The captain was always fond of brandy wine. I would be grateful if you would deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Wikisat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that this is still the case now. Please give him my regards. Lovely. Now we gotta go to the beach. Oh. Once again, an excellent display of MMO fashion. Yeah. Lovely. Most impressive indeed. Now, where do we need to go for this? We need to go back to La Nasia? You know what? We're just gonna teleport. I'll pay the 500, I don't care. If it helps us get to the mission where we get to fight Titan faster, the better. But don't worry, I did not forget about trying to do a dungeon run with you there. Eternal. Let me just go ahead and deliver this real quick, and then we can try and do one. Once again. Well met. Lalandel and Udo both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? I got some wine for you, buddy. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank them personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Alandar this time to attain it. I'll take those toadskins. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brave Phlox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there has been some trouble at the long stop at the delivery, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak to Azunazu. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where Brave Phlox and her people have made their home. Oh, don't worry about me, I poked my holdings so I'd have some headroom if I was late re-upping my game time. So you're just chillaxing for now. Fair enough, fair enough. Joining in the adventure in real time rather than in stream latency. I can respect that. Now, we're gonna need to travel north. And what better mountain to use than a shark on the beach? I wonder if this thing actually swims faster than it runs. Okay. Isn't that the jet whale? Oddly enough, my pedal fin steps are actually in beat with the music. What's the hurry, Venturer? Something happened over at the Gobi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Skipper? Yeah. I like it. It's chill, quiet, very natural. Show off. Now, which direction do we need to go? Oh. We actually need to make a hard right here. Or a hard left. Andre! What's up? Hi sis, how you doing? And guess what? Sister, you're the first person to hit 100 please on the channel. Congratulations! Now try and make it to 200 please. Oh, hey, taxi! Taxi! Wait up! Taxi! I could go for a ride. What's going on here? Doing good, how am I? I'm doing fantastic. We're making our way now down the quest line to be able to try and fight Titan. One more little buccaneer. Ooh. Looks like you can use a little bit of a touch-up. I am no stranger to the white mage route as myself. Now, let us continue. Brayflox. Buddy, how you doing? Squint! Tongue flaps of Wishgat. Wishgat by reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs godly... Goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Oh, it's an escort quest. Brady Fox cannot give what Brady Flox does not have. Uplander and Globbyflock must first back take Longstop. Gobby Talk is a treat, and I for one would absolutely be dumb enough to try the cheese. Enter with other players. Join. Need to select. Join. Aha. Now we just gotta wait for everyone else. Yeah, it's not an escort quest. It's an actual dungeon. What do you know? Managed to actually do that dungeon run with you after all there. Eternal. Now all I gotta do is just wait a potential 5 minutes for us to be able to build some level of party. Brave Phlox! Why do you... What? What's wrong with Brave Phlox? He's just Brave Phlox. Brave Phlox all talks. He's all talk. Literally. Hang on a minute. Boy, hang on a minute. I had a bag. On my way home from work, I got myself a bag of snacks that I wanted to try and munch on for the stream tonight. Where the fuck did it go? Where the fuck did it go? I'm gonna have to find out where. I'm gonna have to find out wherever the hell I put my bag of snacks. Uma Murla, Animan Toys, ignores you and caresses her tombstone in search of succor. Commence it. I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to know what tombstone you're caressing right now. Also, what the fuck? Commence. Someone said no to the party. What was that other prompt that's there? Oh, that was just you dancing. Okay. Always one DPS caught mid-crap. What? Ooh. What in the... Okay, this jungle has dragons. Gully gully. Ini kau tahu bang kau? Gully Galago. Power of Ventus. And welcome in there, Pats. Things go well so far. How are you? The Great Yellow Pelican. like with last time we played. At the moment, hell yeah. Enjoy the show. Oh, this pelican's been stripped of its wings. I don't know. A mud bias? Comet chasers? Dane Holla, what's up? Thank you for the alert. Can we get a small shout out for Dane Holla, please? I'll show you what the real ash is. Different. Topaz Carbuncle. There we go. Larger Inferno Drake. Arrow Carbuncle. Bring the wind. The meat break blocks. Yeah, break blocks is awesome. And actually, yes, we are doing a bit of an escort quest. I didn't realize break blocks was a side character in this. Although they are trying to eat a mountain. Present for a kindly uplander? Oh. I don't know what it gave me. What even was it? I didn't see. You didn't lock my abilities. The long stop is not overturning. Uh-oh. Runs behind you and gets you burned. Oh, he burned my ass? I mean, whatever, I guess. Didn't really harm me in any way. Surf Heft. A giant amphibian. Charge. Surf. Surf. Faster, faster. Blasting. 14, let's go! What up, Gomi? How you doing? Can we get a shout out for Gomi Tanuki, please? Have you been there, Gomu? Fire attunement. Ruby outburst. Nice AoE kind of attack. Why are you shouting me out? And for some reason it didn't actually provide the link, so ha! Hellbender! We are fighting a Kurosuka. Bring the wind! Thunder! Thunder! So am I stuck in a water bubble? What is going on here? A weird bubble. Thing off me. Ow, that hurt a lot, actually. Hey, welcome in, Dallo. How you doing? Thank you for being here to surprise. What the fuck? Itar? Iatar? Now we gotta fight the dragon. Why is the dragon a lot easier than the freaking amphibian, though? Oh, it's because this is just situational loss. Can I get a heal, please? Thank you. Another Ash Drake. Hey, freak! Hello. What the? Okay, he probably has a laser. That's cool. I'm out of mana. Yep. Beauty. People will do that sometimes towards the end, since your limit break bar will disappear anyway. I don't even know what a limit break is. So yeah. Use it if you want. It's a Rathalos. I mean, a Rathian. Because it's green. Let's go! You joke about that. Yes, I know. There's an actual Monster Hunter collaboration where you actually have to fight a Rathalos. You might want to attack those. Never mind. We're good. Energy drain. Battle. Spencer. Oh shit. Spencer. Fire breath. Poison breath. No one showed us the Oracle Zone. The moment she sees we're killing a green dragon, she's gonna flip. Ripcast. And we done. It leveled up. Now that's one dead dragon. Loot. Can't use it. Can't use it. Lips flaps on long stops, orchestrion roll. A music roll for lip flaps on long stops. I'll take that. Player accommodations. Excellent. Speak with Brave Flocks. Or Brave Flocks. Yes. You're scared. You scared me a couple times. Yeah, I was really close to just falling over there. Blighty Beast was Trixie Foe, but Uplander outwitted in plainsmaking. Uplander has got a goodly head for fighty back. Brady Flocks, happy gives, tasty fresh gobby treats. Jesus, stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Brave Flocks, every say. Was a poor showing from me as a tank. I Rusty. No, you're perfectly fine, Eternal. You did what you had to do. And you did it well. You at least kept them off me. Gobby, get good, Brave Flocks. No, taxi. Back over to where we need to go turn in our mission there, Zach. Find the trees there, Mac. You may have to watch out for those branches. See, I remember doing this with Mabinogi. I had myself an eagle mount where I was able to just fly around everywhere. Pretty good return. Thank you very much for the ride there. Sniff, sniff. I gathered you solved Brady Flocks' little problem. One great goblin cheese. Natsu! What the? Hi, Wolf. Did your plane just turn into a car and fold into your pocket? Well, technically that wasn't my plane, but it was my friend Eternal Visitor's. Eternal was kind enough to chauffeur me back to over where we needed to do our quest. Speaking of car, there you go. Thank you very much for showing that off there, Eternal. And also, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. Toadskin, please. He says you stink, Wolf. No, he says the cheese stinks. Put him in his place? No, he's the one who gives us the Titan quest. Well, thanks for the shout out. I don't stream on Twitch, but I appreciate it. Of course, of course. Regardless, I hope that you're having well and stream has been going good. Wikisat would like to congratulate on a job well done. Bravo! Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an eloquently exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Laumani, another former member of the company. You have to do this. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if it's merely a ploy just to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Laumani my regards. Madam! The more fetch quests. Goblin cheese, well, I think it's self-evident. What, milk then? Oh, I was gonna say, you able to ride the airship as well? Oh. And somehow I'm able to ride this one too. What on earth? Why do you have all the transforming Gundams? For anyone who is a Warhammer fan and knows at least about the Beastmen from the fantasy side of Warhammer, I'm just gonna say there is no milk. That's all I'm saying. I had one yesterday that I completely forgot about. Wait, when did I get this? Gotta talk to Shamani Laumani. We practically share a name there, Shamani Laumani. Sweat, grime, and blood. Ah, you reek of blood. An adventurer. Unless I am mistaken, what brings you to Wineport? You got a special order. An order? Let me guess. A request from the finest vintage I can muster. For the paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there's also the unmistakable order of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Guruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Dristwhite and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you have no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Why is that? I love how everyone's telling you you stink. It's the cheese. It was the cheese. And the cheese was on the paper. Also, 13,000 for money. Well, actually, that's not money. That's experience. But 13,000 for experience. Yay. That's a Lalafell telling you, hunt them, put them in their place. Hey, Shamani is cool in my book. Discuss the wine. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. I wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I assumed during my time as a mercenary, of course. What say you all about the nature of that work? None can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Wikisat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Burr Gallant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he will receive your request, but given these circumstances, we must beg his assistance. Boy, you vineyard owning fuck, give me some wine. Shaman is asking Shamanic for help with booze. Shamani is helping Shamanic. Literally, just one letter off. and we would have been the same fucking name. But also, hi there, Kula. How you doing? Alcoholic wolf. Listen. I do enjoy a good Guinness now and then. But that doesn't make me an alcoholic. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vinter bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gabu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Talk with him again. You call this cork? Pah! This sad, squelchy thing isn't fit to kiss my back end, let alone my fine whites and reds. I say you should try again, except that I wouldn't trust you with the worst of vintages. Now you're dead to me. You, adventurer! I've had it trying to get my quality from my own lot. Show this oaf how it's done and bring me the materials you find off cork bulbs. Harvesting 5 of them should do. Time flies and uncorked wine sours. Go, go! Well, we managed to get into his good graces somehow. I take he said no, really, in those words? Well, I cannot say that I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa Liminsa is a man known for his tact. Very well, we'll have to take an alternative approach. Oh. No, I wasn't supposed to get that cork in it. Mission. I mean, we can still do it. Fuck it. Why not? Go kill a few things, get a little experience. I just need to figure out where we need to go to actually kill these things. This way. This way is where we need to go. Also, I don't think I've attuned myself to this either yet. Oh no, I have. Sweet. And have I already talked to the Chocobo Keep as well? Yes, indeed. Motorcycle. What do I do? Sit in the backseat? I do! Cork bulbs! Beautiful. Oh, never mind. Let's get to killing. Faster. Also this... Thank you for dealing with the toad. Don't know why he decided to get involved in this. And one more should do it. Good job. There. Lovely. Okay, let's go and return that stuff now, shall we? Chocobo! I'll ride the space whale. Actually, I can't even ride it. Maybe I have to get off mine first. Ride. Seat. Holy shit. 7 seats. How about seat number 2? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, I'm in its mouth. The number of mounts that you have staggers me. Here you go. Where's that cork I asked for? You believe that loitering will secure you or glass at something? You're very much mistaken and possibly dead to me. Now, this seems like some fine cork. Just the right amount of give. Some air comes through, but not the moisture. I should be so lucky as to have barrels full of this. If only my people were as efficient at finding it. Steel-plated jack boots, steel scale jack boots, but I can't use either of them because I'm not a disciple of war or any of those classes, so I'll just take the silver. Bye! You have 93 mounts in total. It's an okay mount. It's an okay amount. Another bright idea. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, if you had come several years ago, I'd guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our products has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vine-garoons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. Blah. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all vines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wine was born right here in Wineport. Ahem, part of my enthusiasm. You see, I had once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But, as it was too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Burgallant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine, and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of these vine-garoons tended the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Hey, Shamanic Wolf, I hear you do a great impression of Gollum. Would you... Where the heck did you hear that? Where did you hear that? Was that from my sister? I hear it from a birdie. You do a great... Oh, great. Yep. The fact that Valo also said it. And the fact that my sister decided to post those emotes as well. Alright. I suppose I'll have to... I hate being put on the spot with this kind of stuff, but yeah, I'll try and entertain you guys. Well, first of all, what should I even try and do? What should I even try and say? Oh god, the pressure, the peer pressure. What the fuck? Bats? Oh, that's a nice outfit. And the little bird told us. Oh yes. I'm sure this bird also weaves fate. Just go with the movie lines. Sure. Well, let's see here.
Lasses and splashes, precious. That's a meeting rifle. It's got a blade. It's got an elvish blade. But it's not an elf's. What is it, precious? What is it? We've had hobbitses. We've had goblins and orcs before, but we've never had the hobbitses before. Games? We like games. Does he like games? Games? Yes. We play games. Does it like riddles? Riddles?
How did it go? How did it go? I can't remember it. Hang on. The Hobbit, Gollum, in the cave,
We know exits. It's safe exits in the dark. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Wasn't talking to you.
Best impression ever. Do the fuck you Percy Jackson said when their shared voice actor got a trophy.
Fuck you, Percy Jackson. Go. Go.
How's that? Okay, let's go and talk to some find your donors. But there you go. You can say that's my my audition for voice acting. What? Do I have a Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Oh, the other guy then. Made my day, thank you very much. That was amazing. I appreciate it. The fact that I was able to make your day with just some random foolish nonsense just made my day better. You. Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my God's damned house. Well, damn. Looks like the one guy who could have had it no longer even has his own house. No luck, huh? Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude would be due in part to my personal history with the beverage, it is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogahamro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may forever be lost to us. Ooh. High potion of dexterity, vitality, intelligence, and mind. I'm gonna say... potion of intelligence. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life in the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would like to ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found not one far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave my life, who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works as a rain catcher. Works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Richclit can tell you where to find him. Alrighty, move forward. The primal is having a day, to be fair. Lord knows you need it. Just a hop, skip, and a run for some Bacchus wine, no worries. Another unicorn? Actually, that's a Kirin. Dragon horse. Impressive. Blitzkut. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit? Aye, I toss him a few gil when he needed an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Southwest, then. Let's go. Map! Ooh, we're going all the way around. Goo-boo! Goo-boo. Done mix one. What the flying evil eye? This jungle environment is actually really nice too. Kind of reminds me of Avatar. Giant toad! Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. Knock knock. Dressed! What? What do you want? I've got Lomani Rosso for you. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Ugh. I can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midgets go away. The man's got some fly problems. Let's go take care of some flies. Harvey? 2 out of 5. Don't be fooled by the jovial laugh of Jolly Green. The Jolly Green is awesome but joyful. The overgrown Javu will snatch up and swallow everything within its grasp. And listen to the adventurers. Now is the time to turn this frown upside down. Oh, we gotta fight Jolly Green. I don't wanna fight Jolly Green. Fuck it. Just for one damage. Do better with Ruby Ruin. That's it. Alright. train. Faster. Faster. And this gentleman. And it got me down. Time for the mid-swarms. Seems the winemakers would rather whine about the lack of their ultimate cross-breed grape than try again. Yeah, really. I was about to say, like, are we gonna actually try and, like, go on the front line to remake most of the wine itself? That would be pretty cool. Or at least try and make some level of acceptable substitute. One more mid-storm. There it is. Get freed. As long as I say hi to those guys. Oh shit. I didn't want to fight you. Never mind. Looks like Eternal's got got the Gabu under control. Dressed. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Galarian. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do so the same. Cool. So we got our wine now. I guess take a toad. You blocked my path one too many times now. What on the Phoenix? Oh shit. Alright. Thank you kindly. Ah. Got the coconut? I gotta go across the river. Of course, though, the Phoenix could fly across. That's one palm wine. Two palm wine. Die, Toad. Hello. Thanks for the quick trip. Third palm wine gone. Thank you very much for the support. As always, Eternal. Grass Raptors. A giant Pokeball. Metchaldus? Local legend states that he who calls the name of Metchaldus 3 times will summon the unspeakable woodland monstrosity from deep beneath the earth to wield destruction on the world above. Unfortunately, few can pronounce the name. Unfortunately, it appears someone was lucky. Doji statue, but it's a bonsai from Pokemon. Beautiful. Say my name. I got an achievement for that. I thought why you're running him. Okay, why is your pedal been so fast? The hell? As Eternal just sits there like, where have you? Where you been? I've been sitting here all day. It has been some time. What news do you bring of Drest? I got your wine. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are so different, Drest and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he's been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him. By the gods, listen! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I have just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which had a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Bada bing. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Bounce speed is increased once as part of story progression, and a second time with a riding map item. I see. Well then, more of a reason to keep progressing the story. Also, I'm going the wrong way. You know what? I'll take you up on your offer. Backseat as always. I don't normally take the offer of just riding in a giant jet limousine convertible. But when I do, I take full advantage. you very much. Dratch! Speak, man. Oh, hello again. What is it? Where did you get this leaf? Tell me. This? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Don't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh Gabu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some Gabus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. So now we go riding deeper into the jungle, eh? Is this specific Gubu going to be just flat out drunk? Ripples in the water catch your eye. What, in that tank? Says move. You know, I was expecting for a scout, leave no witnesses, where you go to steal the wine from the maker. Let go. I have a branch of the Bacchus vine. Transforming mecha. Away! And welcome in there, Fire Killer. How are you doing today? Thank you very much for the alert. You were expecting us to try and steal the wine from the makers, not rediscover it? Well, I'm pretty sure a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur who tried creating an island full of dinosaurs once said, "Life will find a way." And I'm referring to the second movie, not the first. What did Rest have to say, Shamanic? Tell me everything. I got your grapevine. I was right! This smell, this texture, I hold in my hands a Bacchus wine vine. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I have talked of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vinter could... "12 is my witness. It is the Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen?" Are you handing it to him? But what? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berglund. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible! This vintage has not been seen since the years after the calamity. It was a crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He made us an offer we can't refuse. Master Guruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray, deliver the wine to Captain Guiscat. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have a faith that one day I shall have an opportunity to taste perfection. Let's go. We got the wine! We actually got a vintage wine, a 1547. This time, we ride to victory. And for fuck's sake, can we finally fight Titan? I've been going on all these fetch quests far too much this stream. I just need to know the secret to defeating Titan, as far as I remember. So fucking tell me. Tell me so that I can completely ignore it and just blast him with all of my magic. As any good MMO player would. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? Here you go, a vintage. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations! Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her what the banquet is about to begin? Thank you. And did you also hand me a Gubu doll? What was that? The fuck is this? Gubu, it's a minion! It's a pet! I can summon a Gubu! Hang on a minute. Actions and traits. Action. Summon Gubu, where's Summon Gubu? I see Summon Titan, Summon Ifrit, Summon Garuda, summon everything else. Where is Gubu? Pet. That is other thing. Duties, performance, orders, general. Mount Roulette. Character and minion. Minion guide? Okay. Character. Minion guide. Aha. Gubu Sproutling. Come forth, my little minion. Look at him. Look at him in his little derpy face. Look at his little derpy run. I love it. Uh-oh, look who's whining. I walked into it, I admit. In the company of Hero, Y'shtola is concerned of your well-being. You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. What a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Ignominy. Lady Y'shtola, Sir Wolf. Huh? 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, we must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length of breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Shamanic has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him? Aye, aye, fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the Company of Heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by your reputation, but by their deeds. Each man who would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. Even if one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. but if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has never been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. Send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of other people. Which is why the 5 of you designed the test shamanic with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with a precision and when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for the fortune and glory. Shamanic, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain that he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Gosh! Willie Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty trickster. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crag, Shamanic Wolf, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. I just realized what that pshkoch was. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers and pour the wine. Eat, drink, be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Shamanic Wolf, Titan's Bane! Sorry to ruin the mood, guys, but I am indeed that adventurer who wants to go and fight Titan now. So can we get this along the way? Bronze-skinned beauty. Well, hello there. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. You might win. An exotic beast. Vintage wine. Melted goblin cheese. And a whole other plate of whatever the heck that was. The potato assumes field goal position. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. In other words, I'm drunk. In other words, I'm drunk. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory has ever achieved alone. What on earth are you doing with that? Eternal! I appreciate the immersion. I don't think the fan is necessary. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Lalandel? Ah, Shamanic, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Lalandel sends his regards. Why the What is the meaning of this? I am not a potato for you to water like I am in your garden. Good to know. You are a veteran of countless battles, but this is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Ystella? You are kind to indulge them. This banquet is much more for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, though. But now it's scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all to pronounce you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to even begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. And I'm level 42. You must be eager to face Titan now. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper La Nasia. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that his knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in your method. Okay. So now we gotta travel to a different continent, right? Whistle loudly at 3... Camp Bronze Lake. Okay. So we're at Costa del Sol right now. We can try and take another transport to Wineport, and then from Wineport we can go over to Camp Bronze Lake. Here's the Chocobo Porter. Well met. I'd like to hire a porter to Limsa. What? Limsa is not where we're going. I need transport to Wineport. You're telling me I can't? In fact, we're going straight back to Limsa. That's all the way over there. What the fuck? Step 1, buy a bottle of wine. Step 30, fight a god. Yep, might need your assistance there, Eternal. Sorry to call upon you. I thought we would be able to travel to Wineport just fine, but no. Okay. We whistle at 4 locations, which are already marked on the map. I think it's a little further. We're going past this little gateway. Right around here, the first one. Thank you kindly. The first one's gonna be up there, it looks like. But first, register with the Chocobo Keep. Second, Attune with the Aetherite. Now we've got this town unlocked. And while we select the destination, we must whistle. Whistle does not exist. Oh. Fair enough. One more whistle over here, and then we meet him at the 4th location. Which appears to be over down here. Or up. Looks like up. Rio's up there. Wow, where's my camera? There we go. Rio! You sneaky bastard. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one Captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Rio's waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite, see? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with them? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions. Ah, well, if it ain't the Sharlayan lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamaro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. Now the Company of Heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. How the Company of Heroes? Ah, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to go try going in there without a plan. The kobolds were always digging new tunnels and filling old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, we got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't even know how trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ogamaro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city would be a right pain in the arse if you hadn't got an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So I stood to reason that the kobolds must have won, didn't it? Even if they were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamaro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the livestream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Sharlayan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right to the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Sharlayan scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a note signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It's possible, in theory at least. Yet I can't be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whatever she needs. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at that Aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Naught you can't handle, mind. We are going out of the town. Straight bloody north. Finn, let's go. Hold on. What the heck was that spell? X-Men either, right? So this is the Aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Palimo suspected. In its present state, this Aetheryte signal would not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me. I must needs remain here and supplement the beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Now, let's see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in our preparation. The navel now accessible. Fun. Another quest. Another dungeon. Let's do it. That was actually a lot faster than the other time. The good old healer queue. Running as a healer this time. Look, an Overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He uses our Aetherytes against us. He has defiled Titan's Sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled.
Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be the first to face judgment, then Limsulamitsa and her Earthbreakers, liars, betrayers. Oh, great father, Lord of Crag, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you, my precious.
Shit.
He's come! He's come! Lord of Crags! Titan has come! Overplay! art thou to defer the time? Thy vile kin cometh never the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins will not be thine. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou shalt die from my hand. Godless overdweller, thy mere loud heresy shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak havoc on your flesh. Get fucked!
Hey, welcome, Anab. How you doing today? And congratulations, you are now officially the second person who has been able to make it to 100 E's in the chat.
I'll grind thee beneath my heel, mortal.
In pain at the casino. Don't let your wallet suffer too much. Bro's built like a Reddit mod. Oh no, just twisted your ankle. Try and keep pressure off of it. The dream. Nope, Geocrush still hurt me. Ah, not the jumping jacks right now. Oh shit. Ow. I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
Tremble before the might of the earth.
Oh, he's got a face too. Also, I don't know how I'm going to be able to Valhalla while in a party. Other people are going to heal me. I can't heal myself. Unless, of course, Eternal decides to just not heal me. I summon thee free to fight the Lord of Crags. Burn in hellfire. Shit! I'm trapped in a rock again. Help!
The Lord of Crags, great Father Titan has fallen.
Titan's Aetherite. Give, give, give. Another piece of the puzzle. That makes what? 3? 4.
The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our own. Cease your aggression, or never there will be peace. Until our dying breath we shall defy you. Run, scurry now. We had said forever.
Now, these are the readings one would expect from an Aiken. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that's wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Rithalin. My curiosity, as you would so eloquently put it, would be have invested Titan. While if it would be the truth to the legends, it would readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given a little bit of while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever conceived, much less. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. As far as you have come, your work is far from over. Eldyang! What's up? And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should have cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal would they possibly share? Can we get a shout out for Eldyang VT, please? How you doing, bud? I hope you've been well. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter all well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we were not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow Anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte and Zelma's ruin, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? I'm still the same old Eld, you know, buddy. Of course. I'm happy that you popped in to say hi, my friend. I hope you've been well. As Eternal does a very stoic dance. Just gonna go ahead and sit here for a moment and just... Very good. What the? Enemy! Fair enough. Let's get the fuck out of here. I care not for a spider. Y'shtola! I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done, and we shall speak again soon. And now we gotta go back to the desert, right? Oh no, we gotta go to Limsa Lominsa. Let's fucking go! I get to talk to the Guildmaster. I had to pop in. I locked in on the thumbnail when I see you were playing Summoner. Hell yeah. Just defeated Titan. Now hopefully we are a high enough level and have the required resources enough to actually make Titan an actual summon for us. Now, where the fuck do I need to go in order to actually do that? This way. I could speak to Rashatiriki right now. Or I can talk to the big lady. Starbridge! Starbridge! Salutations, how fare your studies in the advanced acroma? You do not have a quest for me? Wait a minute. Murray. Forgotten but not gone. Oh, I need to be Arcanist for this? Where is my summoner? Where is my summon quest? Guildmaster, I want to try and summon Titan! Talk to him about lower decks. Summoner is Gridania brother from Ymithra. Huh? Yes, I am indeed a Gridanian. Excuse me. Oh, hello. God of War. Get down to the lower decks. I forget how to do so. Probably need to try and take an elevator or something. Oh, as in the job quest for Summoner is now from Ymithra. Okay. Forgive me. I'll have to try and find out where Ymithra is then. Oh, these are the upper decks. But the upper decks is what I needed, so hell yeah. And we need to go, this way? This way! Run, boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Ooh, we got the celebration here as well. Hang on a minute. Giant otter. Giant otter in tuxedo and freaking top hat. The Aft Castle. Every capital city has a decoration. But what is it for, though? I don't know what this celebration is. I don't know what this event going on is. If you know, please share. It seems to be some kind of magician sort of thing, but... Oh. What are you trying to trade me? Okay, you want to give me a freaking otter. Well, I mean, what can I get? What? You know what? Aha. You can have some music. There you go. And character. One abroader otter. He's tiny. He's smaller than Carbuncle. Adorable. We roll with him. Thank you very much for the gift there, Eternal. Stormcommander, report. Thank you for coming. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of warriors of light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Oh, I'm getting a call on my Aether phone. This has been Philia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both of you and Y'shtola emerged from Orgomero unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. I'll be waiting for your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Now we gotta go back to the Waking Sands. But before we do, I would like to try and talk to my guild master again. Middle Lanasia, Marauders Guild, Fisherman's Guild. We might have to go to Middle Lanasia. Or Lower Lanasia. What the hell? Somehow I managed to teleport myself outside. Oh, that didn't work. Where is my guild? Where is my guild? Lanasia. The Arcanist skill. That's what I want. Ah, there it is. Yes, yes. A nice cooling breeze after the sweat session that was trying to get back here. Murray. Ubregem. Where? Are they downstairs? They might be downstairs. Let me go and check downstairs. Dalzon. Akira. Where can we find Ymithra at? Oh, in Gridania. Then we go back to Gridania. Now, to the Aethernet. Archers, Leatherworks, Botanists, Minketos, Amphitheater, the Conquerors Guild, Lancers Guild, Centaur's Eye, at the falls. So not in town then? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, we're not teleporting to New Gardania. We're in New Gardania. A waterfall. By the trophy guy. Let's say a whole house depth built. The smith. Trophy guy. The achievement exchange. To the north! Azurites of Earth. That sounds like exactly what we need. Yamitra! Darling, it's been too long. Yamitra, the researcher of Akupu Falls, wishes to proceed with the next summoning ritual. Titan's essence infuses your aura, Shamanic. I foresee no further obstacles preventing us from attempting the next ritual. Shall we proceed with the austerities of Earth? I have every confidence that you will succeed in binding the Titan Eggy to your will. According to my research, the most suitable location for the ritual is a place found in the southwest of the Alder Springs, in the North Shroud. A heretofore buried layer of ancient rock exposed by violent upheavals of the calamity has lent the surrounding area an overwhelming earthen aspect. The conditions will be perfect. I await you at your destination. Return to the Waking Sands in Thanalan. Oh wait, that's the main story. Need to go to Alder Springs. Nearby Falgord Float. The Northern Shroud. We must head south. With all haste. Our second major summon awaits. Yamitra! What the? Okay. Okay. Unicorns, Kirins, transforming robots, and a Jeep, or a convertible. is one thing. Where the fuck did you get the giant dragon dinosaur? Impressive, nonetheless. And I like how the saddle comes with a small little umbrella. Oh, you had some certificates waiting? Interesting. Ymitra? The ritual you are about to perform is essentially no different from the austerities of flame. Instead of fire, however, you'll be concentrating on shifting your aetheric balance towards the spectrum of earth. Once you have achieved your required state of earthen affinity, the primal's captured essence will tumble forth and coalesce into the mighty, stony form of Titan Eggy. As before, you must demonstrate unflinching authority if you would convince a newborn avatar to heed your commands. Let us begin. Oh, he's tiny, though. Never mind, he's not really tiny. He's just... A mere presence of his energy is suffocating, as if... Flying away from that. That's no shiver. There you go. Good job. I'm on your roll. Healing. Thank you. Let the wind erode the earth. Back up. Hey, Trap. Why are you fighting with a random golem? Be free. Feel the final blow. Hell yeah. Well done. Huh? Oi, you bastard! I come in search of Algan relics, and what do I find but a pair of incompetent dabblers? By what jest of fate did you chance across such undeserved power? And who might you be, sir? So so boldly to question ourselves. If you have indeed unlocked the secrets of summoning, then you must be in possession of the very treasure I seek. How terribly convenient. I need only slay you both and take what I need from your bloody corpses. God's below. A summoner? But how? So you gotta get free too, huh? Cease your infantile prattle. The continuation of my divine work far outweighs the worth of your pitiful lives. Makes you want to go? I'm gonna press so many buttons you won't even know what happens. How fortunate you die that I am. Not but ash shall remain of your wretchedness. Come on, go! I'm stunned.
I can't move. There we go. I'm stuck again. Enemy trap.
Thank you. Alright, get break. I'm aiming for you this time. Hey, break. Kill the summoner, dispel the summon. Kill the summoner, dispel the summon. Okay, he's down. There we go. See? What'd I tell you? Kill the summoner, dispel the summon. Why do you struggle so? Your unwillingness to accept oblivion but delays the inevitable. Heed me, Avatar with fertile flame. Incinerate these fools in an all-consuming hellfire. What? Titan came to my aid. Feel nature's fury, you vile blackguard. Ugh, I tire of this childish game. Thank your gods for granting you another day of a miserable existence. He's gone. What a decidedly unpleasant fellow. You now learn Titan. Whew, that was interesting. Well, I suggest we return to Akalu Falls. I have no desire to linger here and chance another encounter with whoever that deranged mage was. Let's go. Now. I must equip the proper spell. I must have my summon actions. Roll actions. There we go. Right? No. Trace. Duties? Orders. What is it? What was it? What? Why? Finish quest. Get thing. Okay. Fair. Gotta finish the quest. Back to Gardenia. Oh, fuck. To Gardenia. To the north. Titan waits for no man. Even if he's just a small chibi version of himself for right now. Faster, you fool. Demetra, I must say, I did not expect to meet another practitioner of the summoning arts. And I also did not expect to be suddenly fighting for my life. What precious treasure do we carry that this callous stranger was so willing to kill us to possess it? Such mysteries aside, I am most glad you were able to secure the Titan Eggy before the summoner decided to unleash his fiery avatar. Without its protection, I doubt we would have survived that conflagration. The Eggy of Earth was also aptly demonstrated. It's not a force to be trifled with. You should certainly take the time to explore its capabilities, as well as its limitations. Be careful, however, not to neglect other magic at your disposal. Meanwhile, I shall confer with my colleagues, Sons of Saint Cognac, and see what I might learn about this hostile summoner. We shall meet anon.
Complete!
Titan is mine! We must test it out immediately. Wait a minute. Pain Flare deals unaspected damage with a potency of 220 to target and all enemies nearby it. You know what? We'll save that for later. Right now, what I want to try and do is I want to test out this new little summon that we got. Where's the nearest exit so I can go and fight something? One quick fight. That's all I ask. It doesn't even have to be like a big fight. It could just be with some of the ladybugs outside. I just want to see my boy. Also, that's another thing I gotta do. Equip new armor! This is my optimal build. I can't even wear the toadskin jackets! I'm not a disciple of war. Son of a bitch! There's a reason why you always use glamour plates. That's a shame. No matter though. We do still at least have an upgraded set that we can use. Reassign. There we go. Now we've got the proper equipment assigned so that we can switch between and not lose power. Now, ground squirrel. I need the right charge while we're still in combat, technically. Without a glamour, your white mage would look like this. I mean, it's still a good look. It at least fits. And now, for the boy, Titan, emerge! And then we also have Ifrit still as well. Ifrit, go have fun. For a second there, I thought Ifrit suddenly became a motorcycle. There we go. Very nice. It's just a little guide. Rushes forward and deals earth damage with a potency of 500. Grants 4 stacks of Earth Attunement. Earth Attunement effect. Gem Shine and Precious Brilliance become Earth aspected. Can only be executed while under the effect of Topaz Arcanum and Carbuncle is summoned. Current pet will leave the battlefield while Titan Edgy is present and return once gone. Now I just can't wait for whenever we actually turn these little chibi versions of these Titans into their actual, like, aspects. Because I do believe that is a thing. Character. What in the Christmas outfit are you wearing? Very nice. Actions and traits. Aether Charge, Pain Flare. Then we get to get Garuded next. Dreadworm's Trance, Astral Flow, Ruby Ruin. Summon Bahamut is at level 70. Enkindle Bahamut is at 70 as well. Orders Demi Bahamut to execute Achmorn. Hearing Light. Increase damage dealt by self and nearby party members by 5%. Interesting. And then summoning Ifrit 2, Titan 2, Garuda 2. Those two are probably the upgraded aspects. Summoning Phoenix. So many cool upgrades and stuff. Solar Bahamut. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of upgrade, all these upgrades that we get in the future. Training out older magics for stronger magic. And we're only level 42, so 30 more levels until we actually get to summon Bahamut. Let's go. But sadly, on that note, I myself will have to call it here for the evening. I would like to thank my good friend Eternal Visitor very much for the for all of the help that you have been able to give today. For that, my dear friend, for all of your help and all of your assistance in not only helping out with dungeons, providing lifts to help speed through all this mission stuff, I would like to grant a small boon and blessing from the wolf spirit. Please take this and enjoy. Thank you once again for your help, and spirits bless. And with that, I shall go ahead and exit game. And let's go ahead and find ourselves someone to raid, shall we? The better question is, though, who is actually on for us to raid? I'm going to take a look here. Bibbidi-bee, bibbidi-bee, burr, 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 burr. We do have a number of interesting individuals currently on right now. Who can we go and say hi to, though? Ooh. Ya know. Ya know. We could go and say hi to Eldersaurus Fen right now, who is playing a little bit of Diablo 4. Let's go ahead and do that. It's been a while since I've actually raided into Eldersaurus. Eldersaurus Fen is a Kaiju VTuber. And it looks like right now he's actually running a druid build for Diablo 4 right now too, so this ought to be interesting. Feel free to copy and paste either one of these raid messages. And on that note, I will simply go ahead and say thank you all so much for joining in tonight. We managed to reach our goal of being able to summon Titan. Hell yeah. Mission accomplished for the stream. gonna have to see where the subscription is set right now and see how far we can go, how far we can continue our progression in Final Fantasy Online. But if you did enjoy what you saw, do consider leaving a follow, as it does help out the channel. We are trying to reach that 1,300 follower goal, and we are sitting at a current 1,263 followers. So every follow supports and helps. And beyond that, if you are also watching from the YouTube archive, feel free to subscribe there as well, as you'll be able to check out our entire playthrough of Elder Scrolls Online so far on the archive stream, or on the archive channel. And finally, if you want to stay on top of when I go live, if I have to cancel stream for any reason, or if you want to try and support the channel beyond bits and subs, do consider checking out the socials on my card. So yeah, thank you all so much once again for joining in, and as always, I'll see you next time. Spirits bless, and bye-bye.